Welcome to the fucking recap.
Welcome to the recap. We're 10 episodes deep. We're about 6 months into this project. We've done a lot of fucking ridiculous shit. We've been having fun, though. I'm glad where things are going. As you guys know, he's been sick. My leg's been fucked up, so we haven't been able to film for 2 weeks. And this is us just kind of going over all the cool shit we've accomplished and what we're thinking about doing with the rest of it. Quality-wise, get ready for things to just fucking skyrocket.
Shit's definitely going up from here. Like 10 episodes in, we realize that it's time to kick it up a notch.
I got a new song coming out on Halloween. HEADSPACE music video is going to be dropping on all platforms, so get ready for that. And then after that, we're probably going to start working on some new NPO music for you guys too, because last they heard from us, it was comatose.
It's been a long time.
It's been like 3 months.
That's a long time.
It's a long time in the music world. It's been a year and a half since I dropped Counterculture. It's been almost a year since I dropped my last single. Bad Memories was last year. This year has been nuts, man. Like, absolutely nuts. We've accomplished so much, going from starting this project out with Counterculture and then doing the NPO EP, which was, 6 songs? Yeah.
No, I think it was like 7.
6 or 7 songs, something like that. And then I finished my second album just about before scrapping it and then reworking it again. But yeah, we're pretty excited where everything's going. And then these vlogs obviously has been taking up so much of our time. I don't think you guys understand what goes into making these vlogs every single week. It's difficult to come up with these ideas every single week, consistently edit them. We don't have anybody. We don't have anybody besides us. It's just me, Libra, and Pat over here. And besides that, we've got friends that join in on some vlogs. And other than that, it's just us. We don't have anybody. We don't have a team. So if you guys want to support us, you guys fuck with what we're doing, you believe in this shit, and you're enjoying the content, we got merch. We got the NewPunkOrder hoodies. You know, it's about hoodie season now. You know, we're in October now. So go cop your merch.
I had to look down to see what I was wearing. I'm actually wearing someone else's merch.
Shout out to them. They're fire.
Yeah, their shit's gas.
Pretty gas. But MacTheHooligan.com if you want to copy your merch. We got the NewPunkOrder merch, and we're going to be coming out with an exclusive line pretty soon with stuff that's not just merch. It'll just be stuff to represent the vlogs and everything we're doing. Fucking bozo shirts.
Yeah, fucking bozos.
Fucking bozo shirts. We're excited as fuck for that. Shout out to Fat Pat. He's behind the scenes right now. He's going to be rolling some clips for you. Me and Libra each have 2 of our favorite moments from the last 10 episodes that we're kind of going to talk about. So let clip 1 roll. This will be the
You never hopped off the porch.
Where
No, you didn't hop
Don't
off.
fuck with Bush.
we were at the
I ain't
zoo.
talking George. Hopped right off the
You
porch.
didn't hop off the fucking porch.
I hopped off the porch.
You never hopped off the porch.
I hopped off the porch.
You didn't hop off.
Yes,
You didn't.
I did. I watched Back to the Future.
I don't think you did.
1 and 2 and 3.
I don't think you watched 3.
I did. I didn't like it that
Nobody
much.
didn't
but I
watch
watched
Back to
it.
the Future, bro.
Well,
He definitely didn't
happens.
watch Back to the Future 3.
I'm mad that
that's
there's
not
no
a thing.
leopards.
Nobody. If you did watch 3, you fell asleep, and you didn't like it. There was no like. There's nothing to enjoy.
In the clip.
I know,
said that
but
I
you
like
didn't. You didn't. No, you said I didn't like it that much.
I don't like it that much.
Right, but that's like.
I
That's.
mean, yeah. Exactly.
I just
It
don't.
wasn't great.
It was awful.
It was pretty bad.
It was
Listen,
terrible.
man, I'm trying to defend one of the greater movies or series of all time. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
It
you
just
win some, you lose some.
It wasn't good, man.
It was terrible.
But how did we? I don't even know how that conversation came to be.
So, like, 90% of the time when me and Lieber are just not on film, and it's rare that it gets actually captured on film, but we're fucking random, and we say literally the stupidest things. I call him weird things all the time. I'm like, bro, you look like a hen, like all the time. I don't know why we say things, but we just start shooting the shit. And
He looks like John Stamos.
yeah, you look like fucking Calvin Klein.
What?
How is that a bad thing?
Yo, that's a violation, yo.
Oh my god. So speaking of all the randomness that occurs behind the scenes, one of the stupidest things we fucking came up with was we were just gonna fucking beat the shit out of fruit and slice fruit with a sword.
Yo, that shit was mad fun though. Fist fighting apples.
Literally, this was one of the funnest things that we've recorded. Genuinely had so much fun, and we involved some of the homies, so let the clip roll.
We're out here today. We're playing Fruit Ninja IRL. We spent a big chunk of money on fruits.
I love how we
now we're
knew
gonna
we
smash
would
them.
suck with a sword, so we brought baseball bats. The only one who actually successfully sliced something in half was Mars. It was smooth. That pineapple was cut clean in half. Every time I tried to swing that sword, I missed or nicked the fruit.
I'm glad I got the juggling clip in. It's pretty rare that I can actually juggle for a consistent amount of time.
That's cap. I watched him juggle for fucking 3 minutes. Oh, the smoothie. I'm making a fucking smoothie. Making a smoothie.
This was one of my favorite moments out of anything we've ever filmed right here. Isaac just went for it.
Good.
Nah. Yo, see, the whole thing is I was there and I wasn't paying attention. So, until the video was actually uploaded, I did not know that he ate that shit off the ground.
at him. Now
That
he's
is
regretting
disgusting.
it.
Isaac,
Oh,
you need
yeah. He
help.
has
You
that
need
taste.
fucking help, bro.
It was a surprise for him. He was off in the distance. We were watching the premiere of the video, and he was like, "Yo, when the fuck did Isaac eat that dirt, bro? What is wrong with this guy?" Yeah, Mans needs some help. Hey, for the content, man, we'll do some crazy shit.
And then he says, Kyle says, "How did that taste?" And he was like, "Tastes like content." Nigga.
Nothing like the taste of content, man. Holy shit. All right, we're gonna roll the next clip.
All right, so we were fucking trashed, literally blackout drunk at Hampton Beach. We got a hotel, and Kyle fell down the stairs with his goofy ass, and then he ran across the street, started talking to some shorties, and we caught up with him there, and then he ran on. We couldn't keep up with him that night, so we lost him. We genuinely lost Kyle. That video was not a lie.
The last thing I remember from that night was we were at the bar, and for some reason, after a night of drinking, we decided that we were gonna take shots at the bar.
All the shots
so
here.
we lined
Me,
up
Cam,
shots.
got
and
Pat, and
yeah,
Libra.
that's
We all gonna.
And as you can
Drink
see,
it,
if
come
you
on.
watch the clip,
Come on.
you'll see me shake my head to the shot, and I did not take
Take
it.
it.
This man spilt the shot trying to hand it to me.
Ready? Let's go, boys.
I didn't even take the shit. Just in the background shaking my head nah, I'm good, bro. I was already fucked up.
Oh, it's wicked smooth.
That actually wasn't bad. Already trashed for the night. That actually wasn't
was good,
bad.
baby.
That shit
wasn't
was
bad.
terrible.
Honestly.
If I drank that right now, that was terrible.
time?
It was house.
It was like a fucking $2 shotter.
Yeah, it was like $2 house liquor, bro. Yeah. Why? No, Ciroc would have been a lot better.
Yeah, Ciroc is.
Lot better.
Yeah, Ciroc is. It's better than whatever the fuck that was.
Yeah.
I fucked around. You know what I do when I'm too drunk? I'll fuck around and smell the shot, and then I'm just like, nah, I'm good, bro. That's crazy.
No, I don't want this. Bro, literally, so this night was wild because, they couldn't find me. I don't even know where I went. I just kind of, briefly remember, running on the beach or something like that. And, from that, I don't even remember.
Yo, I was fucked up because I said, "Come on, Cam, it's time to go to beach." Just casually, it was normal.
Kyle.
It's time to go to beach.
Kyle.
And then I actually fell asleep on the beach that night
You, bro.
for
Lost Kyle.
3-4 hours or some
Now
shit.
we're going back to the
I
hotel
literally
to see-
KO'd on the beach looking for Kyle.
Out. Don't get me fucked
Some
up.
girl
I'm just looking for
walked
Kyle.
over me while I was
I
sleeping
believe Kyle's
and
back
was
here.
literally this is a true story. I'm not capping. Some girl walked over me. I don't know how she knew my name, but she was like, "Jacob, did you find your friend?" And I was just sitting there no.
What up?
No, I didn't find him.
Libra season, still
Like-
alive, still
Kicking, still breathing.
That was
Yeah, I love how Pat was not with the shits. He was just like, I'm going to sleep, bro. I'm drunk.
Look at this dude.
I don't either.
Well, sounds like you gotta find Kyle.
At the end of the night, you know, if anybody watched the next episode, obviously we did a little scene, whatever. But the truth behind what actually happened that night is, they really lost me that night, and it was like at one point I guess they just kind of gave up because there was nothing they could do, and Cam came outside and saw me sleeping. Apparently I fell asleep in my car. I don't know how I made it back to my car that night, and I just like got in my car and fucking slept. Didn't drive. I did not drive, but fell asleep in the car. Ended up with a blanket around me somehow. I don't even know. Yeah, Jacob's sweatshirt was on, and yeah. I don't think so. I think it's still in my trunk. Yeah, I think it's still in the back of my trunk. Yeah, that was great. That was great. Good times. We woke up feeling like shit. We were done with the day. I think we went out and got breakfast. Yeah, we got breakfast.
We went and got food. And I was found just sleeping up against the wall, like just like fucking leaning. Literally. Oh yeah. So all right. At first I was laying like just sitting down on the floor, leaning against the wall, and then Cam woke me up and was like, "Yo, bro, you could just lay on the bed." And I was like, "Oh," and like he went back to lay down, and I'm like still drunk. Like I woke up drunk, so I like laid across their legs, like at the bottom of the bed. Just KO'd on top of my friends. It was funny.
Oh man, that was a good night though. Like, we didn't have to spend much money. We bought a couple things of booze and bought a hotel, and that's it. So you know, anybody watching this, if you're sitting there thinking you got to spend all this money to like do this crazy shit and like make all this shit happen, like you don't, bro.
Well,
like
we
don't.
We spend
Yeah, but
money.
not in a crazy amount.
I
Like,
mean-
bro, like if you think about it, at the end of the day, like we film all of our videos, everything that you guys see, all the cinematic things, we film everything on iPhone. We edit on like a regular computer program. Like it's nothing fancy. We do it all ourselves. Like if you guys want to go do shit, go do shit. You know what I mean? Like make shit happen, make memories with your homies. That's what this shit's all about. One of the craziest things we've ever decided to do was start doing these paranormal investigations, and
Which I hate.
he hates. I think we all hate them because at the end of the day, it scares the living fuck out of us. But this kind of all stemmed from like me last year. I was starting up like a streaming career, kind of, not career, but whatever. Playing mostly horror-based games, and then I just kind of decided like, fuck it, dude, let's do this real life. And you know, after a couple episodes, like we did it with the homies, we did it all with you know, whatever. And this fucking episode, it's like, man, like this shit was insane. Like you don't see people getting the type of evidence that we got during this fucking episode. You know what I mean? Like this shit was fucked. Absolutely.
I was literally just reliving that day in my head, just horrified just now. Like I was just sitting there staring off into space, sad as fuck. Like it was awful. I hated that day.
It was almost as bad, like for me, when I went to edit this video. I was editing this video by myself, and I like no one was around. I was just at the studio by myself editing this shit, and that shit was fucking horrifying the day after. But yeah, let's roll one of the clips from that episode, because this might actually be one of the craziest pieces of evidence I've ever seen in any paranormal investigations, to be honest.
I didn't even believe in this.
There's
shit
someone up here
until I
fucking
went
with
and
us.
did this.
We're
I
coming
literally
up.
Had zero belief towards any of this.
We don't want no trouble.
That's for Chrissy.
We don't want any trouble.
I got you. I got your back.
Shine that light.
Yeah, I got the light.
We don't want any. Yes, we do. I think I said that too. I was like, yes, we do. This shit is wild. Like to rewatch still gives me anxiety.
What the fuck was that? No, bro. No. Hold up.
At this point, we were about to run out because, like, in the moment,
just in
something
there, right?
like this is just like
Nothing.
you can't explain that. Like, you don't know how to explain it, and you don't know how to react to it in the moment.
Whoever was at the back of the fucking line was like, nah, we're gonna go like investigate.
Yo,
Or
what
it
the
was Kyle or
fuck?
somebody.
I was like, bro, nah, because in my head,
nothing here.
I realized that,
There's nobody
like,
in here.
this is what we're here for.
This is
But
fucking
not only
nuts.
that, but, like, if we just
This
run
place is
out and,
fucking
like,
wreck.
don't actually
is
like,
fucking
see
scary.
what happened or see if there's something in there. I mean, obviously Cam was, like, in there, like, 1 second before, but, like, if we don't do something about it, it's just kind of like the evidence isn't even real evidence, you know what I mean? It's just kind of like anybody could do that, really. But yeah, no, that shit was fucking horrifying. I'm excited for October, though. We've got a couple of things planned for the paranormal. I know we've been taking a little bit of a break after this episode because, I mean, this shit kind of fried us all. It was kind of hard on all of us to experience this. And not only that, but just, like, think of it's not just about, like, doing another episode, but it's also kind of like we're very, like, we like to provide a better experience with every episode that we do. So
A better experience would be not doing paranormal shit.
I agree, like, from our end, yes, but, like, from their end,
I understand it's like super entertaining for y'all to watch, but we're risking our fucking lives and our souls.
like, it's horrifying. Like, being in these places is horrifying. Honestly, like, the least horrifying thing that we've done should have been the craziest thing. Like, we went to Norwich.
Oh, that shit was whack.
Norwich was whack.
Literally nothing scary about it. And it's a fucking insane asylum that housed violent, like, insane people, obviously. So, like, there was literally, like, people there that had, like, murdered motherfuckers and did all types of crazy shit and, like, violently. And there was, like, weird experiments going on, all types of shit. You would think there's some type of energy there more than some random ass fucking murder house or whatever. But, nah, like, that shit was whack.
And I'm sure there is, like, you know, a lot of energies there, but I think what really kind of killed the vibe for us going there was the fact that we went with so many people. And, like, you know, obviously it makes it a little less scary for us. And I think that's kind of what is more entertaining is just the fact that, like, we're genuinely scared. And because, like, if we're not, it's just like we're being there, you know what I mean? So
yeah, we're kind of just fucking, at that point, you're just exploring, like, abandoned shit rather than getting,
which is fun.
yeah, I love that shit. I love exploring abandoned shit. Like, I love the aspect of going somewhere that used to be, like, something important, but at the same time trying to do a paranormal investigation in a place like that with fucking 10, 11 people, you really, like, don't, it just doesn't hit the same.
You feel protected. Like, it's like, I mean, I'm with a group of fucking, you know, all these people.
We'll fuck whatever, we'll fuck something up, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Which is why when we went into this house, it was so sketchy because it was just us and, you know, crazy. Shout out to COVID. Jacob might have it. We don't know.
Wear your mask, yo.
Wear
Wear your mask, yo. Use hand sanitizer and shit, because I didn't do that. Now I got COVID.
Jacob got COVID. I tore my ACL. We don't, you know, whatever. If that's us over-exaggerating, it's us over-exaggerating.
I don't think we're over-exaggerating, bro. I've been sick for 2 weeks.
I believe I don't know if I tore my ACL, but I definitely, like, something that has to do, yeah, like a partial ACL tear, which sucks. But good news is I'm back to walking. It doesn't feel great. It hurts a little bit, but back to walking. We should be getting back to it.
Should I punch him in the knee?
I wouldn't suggest it unless you want to be out of commission for another 2 weeks.
No, I'm good.
Wow, I like the time off, man.
Like, fuck that shit.
Good stuff.
That's wreck.
Super wreck. Shit, man. We're looking forward to potentially starting the podcast back up.
we get through all the clips already?
Yeah, we got through the clips. We're potentially thinking about bringing the podcast back for the winter months, but obviously that's gonna take time. We're looking forward to releasing more episodes every single week. We're back to it every Wednesday. Make sure you're tuning in 8 p.m. Wednesday Eastern time. We're good to go. You know what I mean? We're in there. Anything you want to tell them?
I like eggs.
We do. We like eggs. We eat them. We cook them in the morning, scramble them up, breakfast time. You know what I'm saying? It's a good time, man. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for tuning in every single week. Make sure to be hitting that subscribe button, that like button, that share button.
And as soon as you can, go get your fucking bozo shirts, because everybody who watches this shit, you're probably a fucking bozo.
Exactly. I mean, why would you watch us if you're not a fucking bozo?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna be doing that drop probably this week. We'll be announcing the drop. So go cop your merch, MacTheHooligan.com. We'll have hoodies, we'll have regular shirts, we'll have all that shit.
Oh, did you tell them about HEADSPACE?
Yeah. HEADSPACE, music video, dropping on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, all that shit. Directed by me and Onyx, the GOAT. If you need video work, go to Onyx. He's gas packed. Yeah, we're super excited for everything we got planned, man. I'm fucking amped up. So keep tuning in. Keep fucking with us. We're NewPunkOrder.
And spray your friends with champagne.
I love it. All right, man. Fuck yeah. That's it. That's the end. Get the fuck out of here. What are you doing, man? Click exit. Stop watching this shit. We're done. Kaput.